Hey all. Just as the title suggests, I'm not expecting anybody very last minute, very late at night, very impromptu, even for those on the West Coast, it is a school night. As many who were here last Thursday, you're probably all looking forward to my parody. Oh, hi, Hearts, a fellow insomniac. Hey. Yeah, this is very impromptu, so I'm glad you're here. Yeah. So, so for those, I'm leaving the stream up, and you'll catch the explanation later as to why I did not do my DIY beauty parody tonight. A basically F your beauty standards type of thing. What happened was earlier I was at Dollarama, that's like a dollar store, like Dollar Tree to most of you in Canada and in the United States. And I was going to buy some cheapo supplies, some art stuff for the DIY show tonight. I was looking for Kool-Aid. I was looking for a bunch of stuff that I won't mention because I still plan to do that DIY beauty parody. So I don't want to give up. I don't want to give it all away, all my cheapo, cheesy, tacky stuff to parody the beauty community, So, but anyways, I was there and I was in the aisle where the art supplies were. And as you see in the thumbnail, I took a nasty spill. The floor was wet. There was no warning, no sign, nothing. Nothing indicating that the floor was wet. So I'm in the aisle, I'm walking around browsing that aisle, and next thing I know, I slip, slide, and land on my back. So it's not like I was speed walking, it's not like I was running, landed flat on my back. So I screamed for help because I couldn't get up, I couldn't move, my back was hurting, my neck hurt. My foot was caught in a shelf, in a lower shelf. It was literally stuck and wedged, and I had hurt my right knee. So I couldn't get up. And so I was yelling out for help, right? And I live in Montreal where people keep to themselves and people don't basically help others. And they basically, they see a train wreck and, at most, usually they'll gawk at it, right? And I have taken falls before on sidewalks. I have. And where, things fall out of the bags and everything, and people ignore it altogether. They don't even help collect the stuff, the contents out of my bag, right? So what happened was, yay. But there was a woman who came. Yeah, that's what Montreal is like. People who think the people here are friendly. Maybe if you're a good-looking white male, but that's it. But anyways, there were two women whose faces I couldn't see who came up to me. They were customers. Was not even staff, and it's funny because where I was at the front of the aisle near the front of the store, I was right near the cash, and I was yelling loud enough that people at the cash would have heard me. I think the whole store would have heard me. I probably woke up the dead in the cemetery up the hill. That's how I know this. But no, it was these two customers, lady customers that came up to me. One of the women even introduced herself, and I asked her to help me sit up. She helped me sit up, and I was feeling really, really dizzy. And then next thing I know, who appeared to be the store manager came up and told her not to help me stand up because I wanted off that floor. It was cold. It was wet. I was wet. Hi, Angel. Glad you can join us. Glad you can join us, Angel. So anyways, I felt neither can I. I'm explaining why right now I can't sleep. Every freaking part of my body is killing me right now. Okay. And the anti-inflammatory is not helping. Okay. It is not helping at all. So anyways, so the store manager had told the woman not to help me stand up, and they were going to call 911 and they were going to call an ambulance. And so anyways, I'm sitting in this uncomfortable position. My legs are spread to the point where my hips are feeling really, really stiff, right? My hips are feeling super stiff. And I felt like I was doing the splits, and it's like, it was definitely uncomfortable. And it's like, God, and because I was conscious, I guess the folks at Urgence Santé, that's the ambulance dispatch here in Montreal, they didn't feel it was urgent. So it was like waiting for what seemed like forever, a good 20 minutes. I'm on the floor. And so there was one of them, her name was Tara. She had introduced herself, and she'd asked me what I was doing looking at kitty art supplies, And I told her the truth. I have a YouTube channel. I was supposed to do a DIY beauty parody, kind of like a pox on all your beauty standards, right? And yeah, it was what, Annie? It was. So it was kind of like a pox on the beauty community, and I was looking for these cheapo arts paints, to do my face, and a bunch of other stuff, And she says, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel? Oh, that's great." She says, "What is it called?" And okay, I'm waiting. She's trying to distract me. I told her, and I can always use new viewers and subscribers, right? The channel is still growing. So I told her what it was. She found it on her phone. Turned out she subscribed. She's a new subscriber. A new subscriber to my channel. But she said she would look forward to my DIY beauty show, right? So anyways, we were waiting. The ambulance, okay, so the paramedics come. They finally arrive. They finally try to help me up and into the stretcher. I was getting dizzy every time they were moving me. I was feeling really, really dizzy. I felt like the store was spinning. It was horrible. And I was feeling hurt. My hips were like, they felt like they were popped out of socket or something, although they weren't, but it sure felt like that. My right knee was sore. My feet were numb from being in that same position. Yeah, I hate that feeling too, Angel. I hate it too. So my legs, my knee was swollen. My feet were, one of my foot was stuck in the shelf, and the other one, so my feet were feeling numb in my lower leg. It was just terrible. So they got me into the stretcher, and they checked my vitals in the ambulance, and they brought me to the hospital, into the ER. I got triaged right away, and then they moved me into the ambulatory section because I was conscious, and they figured I could get around in a wheelchair because I couldn't really stand up without help or anything like that. Not just because of the pain or because of my feet, but because I was so dizzy a lot of the time, right? And I was so dizzy a lot of the time. This is going to be a freaking expensive ambulance bill. This is what pisses me off. This is going to be expensive ambulance bill. Yeah, ambulance rides are not included in our universal healthcare system here in Canada. Yeah, it is a black cat, Angel. Yeah, Angel, it is. Yeah, it is. And then I have a songbird. I have a four-leaf clover, and I have others. So anyways, we arrive at the hospital. I'm getting triaged, and then they move me into into a main waiting room where the ambulatories are, and they put me in a wheelchair. And it's like, oh, that's cute, Dill. That's cute. That's cute, Angel. So what happened was they shoved me in the wheelchair to wait all by my lonesome. I had to, yeah, no, it's not covered here. No. So I'm going to be stuck with a freaking bill that I can't really afford to pay. Not fun. So I'm waiting in the emergency room. I call, and I don't have too many friends that live locally. Really, I don't. There's my ex-partner, Sheldon, whom you've met, but he was out for the afternoon with his girlfriend, and he was incognito, so I couldn't find him. I called another lady friend who is also my de facto social worker, if you will. She's been of immense help with a lot of my troubles and all that. You see, I put out other people's fires, but this friend puts out my fires. Okay, that's how it works. Yeah, the shoemaker can't fix her own shoes. He's named after another black cat I had whose name was Mr. Pickles. That's cute. Mr. Pickles, Dill. Those are cute names for cats, for pets. Would work for dogs too, I think. Yeah. So I'm waiting there. So I call my friend, the de facto social worker. We're gonna call her Mary. Sorry, Angel Mary. I can't use real names here, and I'm getting taking names off the top of my head, and it's really and truly hard to focus right now. Oh, thank you, Annie. If anybody, yes, if anybody, I am not eligible for super chat because I'm not at 1,000 subs. But if you do wish to support the channel, the PayPal link is there. Hi, Spirit in the Sky. Nice to see you too. Nice to see you too. It's good to see you. I think it's the first time you're here on one of my lives, eh, Spirit? I'm gonna call you Spirit Blue for short, if that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. So it's like I have this ambulance bill I can afford to pay, that I'm not covered. Angel? Okay, cool. Thanks. And I'm waiting. So my friend, the de facto social worker, Mary, she says she can come, but give her an hour. And since she does live far, she lives at the western tip of the island, it is perfectly reasonable that I'm calling her last minute at her home, and it would take her a while to. Okay, cool, Spirit. Okay. So it would take me a while to get there for her to get to the hospital to me, because it's obvious I'm going to need help. I was going to need help if I had to go pee. I was going to need help moving anywhere. The wheelchair, of course, was busted and rickety. One of the pedals was busted. So I couldn't feel my feet anymore. You know, I couldn't feel my feet still from when my foot was trapped in the shelf. And so I'm waiting for what seems forever in the main waiting room, and I get called. They put my bracelets on, they put my hospital bracelets on, and they register me, and then they take me somewhere else. Guess where I moved to? Another waiting room. Hey, I am put in another waiting room. Isn't that fun? So all this waiting, and then, the bracelets, and, long after the nurse triaged me and all that, I'm going to another waiting room. Wow. I'm impressed. So finally, my friend Mary arrives, and my friend Mary arrives, and she sits with me. She helps me to the washroom because I had to pee by that time. And I was getting dizzy every time I was standing up or trying to get out of the wheelchair, right? And, the wheelchair and all that, and trying to get out of the wheelchair. And so she was there to give me a hand, and we're waiting. And, excuse me. So anyway, she goes out for a smoke. Fair enough. She'd been waiting for me for over an hour and a half. You know how it is, the life of a smoker. Got to have your nicotine fix, So she went out to, and I got called. Yeah. I know. I'm sent from one waiting room to another. It's like, this is a weird thing of purgatory here. It's like a weird game of purgatory at that hospital, right? So I get called into an exam room, and I get examined, and the doctor asks me what happened and all that lovely stuff. He helps me onto the exam table because, once again, I'm still very dizzy from standing up every time I was standing up and everything. So he's on the table, he's examining me, and he says he's going to send me for x-rays on my knee, my hips, and my neck, because my neck was still sore and it was bent, on the side of my neck. So so that's what I did. And so on the side of my neck, it's sore and everything. So he goes off. He tells me to get down from the table, get back in my chair, and to wait. And he told my friend to take me to X-ray, to take me to radiology. So as I'm getting off of the table, And because I'm dizzy, I can't really gauge. My orientation is off. Like it was that bad. Boom, I took another fall. Fell again. As I was trying to sit into the wheelchair. Yeah, exactly. Nobody moved me. So as I was trying to get into the wheelchair and the brakes were not on the wheelchair, boom, I fell. And this time I landed on my tailbone, right on my tailbone. And that is what is hurting me most. And that is what is keeping me from going into a comfortable position right now. My tailbone. So they were like, I screamed out for help. So people came in, helped me in the wheelchair. And then I had to wait a few minutes because, of course, I landed on my tailbone. Yeah, exactly. So, since I landed on my tailbone, the doctor had to add another requisition for another x-ray, this time on my tailbone. That's in addition to the hips, to my neck, to my knee, and all that lovely stuff. Yeah, it was. So then it was feeling worse. And these wheelchairs, hospital wheelchairs, are not comfortable. They're no cushions, it's just a piece of vinyl, that's slapped on there and you sit there, right? Um, yeah, you just sit there and you wait. So I'm sitting there with a tailbone in serious pain. My knee hurts, my neck hurts, my back is killing me. I'm getting a headache and I'm still dizzy every time I move, pretty much. So anyways, the technician helps me onto the x-ray table. And then it came time, to move me onto my side because he wanted to x-ray my hips, like one of my hips. And it really felt like on the cold, hard table. Like it felt like just like the cold, hard floor at the Dollarama. Exactly. Yeah. And that's how exactly it felt. So I'm waiting. So it's like I'm waiting for him to be done taking the pictures. And then he put some slide thing in between my knees with a towel because he knew I was cold. I was freezing. And I asked my friend Mary, it's like, are you cold? Are you cold? She was not cold. She was like me, she was dressed in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. She was dressed in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts, right? And yeah, she's dressed in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. And yeah, she's dressed in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. Like me. So she's not cold. Nobody else says there is cold, but I am freaking freezing. So my friend Mary gets a blanket for me to cover me so I can, try to get warm. Like literally, I was chattering, I was shivering from the cold. So then I was told to go wait in this other waiting room. Yes, another waiting room. Another waiting room to wait. And it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if these people couldn't find me. If they need to see me, they wouldn't be able to find me. I would not be surprised. It's like, this is horrible. This is utterly horrible. So I got, shafted every which way. Talk about a horrible day. I mean, one has to be really unlucky to take not one, but two nasty spills on the same day. And the second one being at the hospital, right after the doctor examines you from the first fall and starts writing out the requisition for the x-rays for the body parts that were injured from the first fall, only for another new injury to happen. And he has to add a new requisition for a new x-ray. God, horrible. Horrible. I mean, I know tomorrow I'm calling the head office of the Dollarama. Their headquarters are here in Montreal. I'm going to be giving them a call tomorrow because what happened at that store is inexcusable. And basically, I live in a neighborhood where there's a lot of elderly, a lot of people with reduced mobility. Plus, there's a rehab center just down the street. And the folks from the rehab center, especially those who are there a long time, they go to this Dollarama. They go to all the stores in that shopping mall. It's not a mall. It's just a little mini strip mall, Just a little mini strip mall. It's more like a one-stop shopping, do your errands type of thing. You don't go shop there for high fashion. Wilderton Shopping Center. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My friend Mary was saying the same thing, that Dollarama should pay for my ambulance ride. Of course, it's going to take a couple of months before I get the ambulance bill, but I'm not sure what kind of legal leg I stand on. Here in Canada, it's not as easy to sue people as it is in the United States. It's not as easy. So we have to do it this way. You have to do it this way. And so, but I do plan to lodge a complaint tomorrow. I believe tomorrow is Monday. I don't think I'm completely out of orientation. I don't think I'm completely disoriented yet. So I am going to call them up tomorrow and lodge my complaints. The dizziness is a bit better. I had to have help coming up. Finally, my ex-partner was finally able to be reached because my friend Mary cannot walk 4 flights of stairs up to my apartment because she herself has she has COPD, so she gets winded easily. So she can't take 4 flights of stairs to my apartment. No, there's no elevator. It's a 4th floor walk up. And I think the tailbone really hurt the most. So my ex had finally reached us. After a while, it took a while to get the x-ray. Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Angel. I agree. But things are a little trickier than that around here, if it were that easy. Oh, if it were that easy. So, yeah. And of course, I've got a new prescription for naproxen, an anti-inflammatory, and some Tylenol with codeine. And that's not even helping the pain in my tailbone. And I'm sitting on a cushion right now on this chair. I tried lying flat on my back. It doesn't work. Oh, yes. The result. Yes, of course I got discharged. The results of all the x-rays, there is no fracture. There were no fractures anywhere. And that's what they did. They sent me home with the prescriptions, told me to rest and all that. But I needed help going up. So my ex-partner and his girlfriend came to pick me up at the hospital. Mary went on her way home. They stopped me off at a fast food restaurant where I can find something quick to eat, to take home, because obviously I was not going to start cooking, right? I'm not going to start cooking. And so they took me home, and my ex helped me all the way up to my apartment. My ex, yeah, he helped me up all the way up to my apartment. It probably is, but I won't be able to see it because obviously I don't have eyes in the back of my head. I cannot turn myself. Just sitting up and standing up is very painful on my tailbone. I gotta say, climbing the stairs all the way up to my apartment was exceptionally painful. Yeah. So yeah, it probably is bruised badly, but it probably is bruised badly. I'm pretty much stuck in the house. Yeah. He told me basically get rest and take the anti-inflammatories, take the painkillers. And geez, I haven't even removed my bracelets yet. Haven't even removed the hospital bracelets. But there is one thing I forgot to tell you on another upside. Okay, besides Tara, the woman with me at Dollarama, becoming a new subscriber to my channel, the ambulance guys, they had heard what I was doing at Dollarama and what I planned to do, and that I had a YouTube channel and all that. One of them took the name down. The one that was riding in the back with me, he took the name down, my channel. He subscribed too. So the paramedics, the EMTs, or whatever you want to call them, they subscribed to my channel too. One of them even suggested that I do a live stream from the hospital. But here's the thing. It's not something I would do because obviously people would get cranky. There are patients there. You don't want to film them. Staff would get awfully cranky. And besides which, YouTube, in its infinite wisdom, has decided, and I don't know why, for the life of me, it is mind-boggling, but you cannot live stream from a mobile device if you have less than 1,000 subscribers. So that too was out the window. I only have my phone with me, obviously. I don't have my desktop computer. So yeah. Angel, you read tarot cards? Angel, I'd like tell me how I can contact you. I'd like to get a reading. I would pay you for it. I would pay you for it because I really think I'm due for a reading. If you're interested in doing a reading, I'd be interested in. I would compensate you. How can I get in contact with you? Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, spirit. That's the other thing. I tried changing into my sleeping t-shirt, and I can't. I can't. Oh, yeah, no, yes, I can do tarot. I can do tarot. Yes, Angel, I can do tarot too. I can give you a reading as well if you want. I can give you a reading. I don't do Celtic Cross though. Runes. You really would, Barry? Angel. Okay. Angel, I'd be interested if you can leave me your contact information. That would be great. Of course, I would have to wait until I find money because I am going to have an expensive ambulance bill. So yeah. Oh, yeah. But Angel, I'd be interested in that. I would be really interested. Yeah, definitely, I would be interested. So, so yeah, it's been that kind of day. It's been that kind of horrible, awful day. Huh. Yeah. Message me on Facebook. What's your name on Facebook, Angel? Is it Angel Mary on Facebook? Oh, and I see your email here too. Okay, good. Duly noted. Is your name Angel Mary on Facebook? My name is CK Twite on Facebook. CK Twite on Facebook. Oh, thank you for the info. So yeah, it's been okay with Nicole the Real Talk Recovery Group. Are you talking about Nicole's group? Yeah, I'm in her group. If it's what I think it is, if it's Nicole's Real Talk Recovery Group, I'm already in that group. Yeah, because myself, I'm a recovering coke and speed addict, but I've been clean for 20 years now. I've been clean for 20 years. So I can no longer zip zap like the Energizer Bunny, and I really can't do the Energizer Bunny thing right now. Huh. I get 3 names for you. Fedora, Chick, Elaine, Melissa, Martha. Cool, cool. That's cool. So anyways, oh, Angel, you just sent me a friend request. Thank you. I'm going to accept it right now. I'm going to accept it right now. Cool. Okay, we're now Facebook buddies. We're now Facebook buddies, Angel. Yay. This is great. I meet new friends, you know. I meet new friends. I find 2 new subscribers in the course of my accident. Although that's not really how I want to get subscribers, but I'll take them, you know. It's just a part of an example. It's strange how life can go sometimes, you know. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure we will get along famously. I'm sure we will get along famously. Yeah, as for my tarot card readings, I don't do Celtic Cross because I don't really know how to do that. I do basic 3-card readings. I've always been an intuitive ever since I was a kid, but I only learned how to read the tarot in 2016. I only learned how to read tarot cards in 2016. No, I missed that. I missed that, Spirit. No, yeah, I missed that. Is it still up? Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, Angel. Definitely good to know. Wow. That's definitely good to know. So, anyways, yeah, life goes strangely somehow. But I swear to God, the paramedic that was riding in the back with me, he was like really gung ho about me doing a live from the hospital. And the other thing was, I didn't have my denture with me. I was only going up the street to Dollarama to pick up some stuff, so I didn't bother putting my denture in. It's probably a good thing I didn't, because I had landed flat on my back. I could have easily have choked on my denture, so it's probably a good thing I didn't wear it. You've been reading runes. You're also an empath. I'm also an empath too. Oh, you put it on private, Spirit. Okay, that's fair enough. I've put enough videos on private myself. I put enough videos on private myself. Wow. No, yeah, but I would have liked to have heard your story, Spirit. I really would have liked to have heard it. Yeah. Hmm. So, anyways, I still have every intention of doing that beauty show parody, the DIY beauty tips with Shiza F. Ucker. Basically, a F your beauty standard, F societal beauty standards. I have every intention of doing that. I'm going to try and shoot for Thursday. Assuming in a few days I'll be able to get out and about and go shopping for the supplies I need. Probably I'll avoid this Dollarama. Probably end up going to Walmart, but probably end up going to Walmart if I can get the supplies. Ah, nice. I like it when we can all make friends on my lives. I really like it that we can make all friends. Wonder what is happening. I left a link in Discord. Yeah, I left a link in Discord. I guess nobody's up. Nobody's up and about yet. Huh. Yeah. But you never know. Maybe some people from the UK will tune in. Because for them it's daytime by now. I believe it's about 8 no, it's pretty early. It's about 7 a.m. in the UK right now. Yeah. You're planning to starting to do videos again? That's cool, Angel. That's great. What is your channel by the same name, Angel Mary? Because I'm gonna subscribe to your channel as well. I will subscribe to your channel as well. And to you too, Spirit. I'll subscribe to you as well. Yeah. Oh, you used to do videos. Okay. Yeah, I'll sub to you both, Angel and Spirit. I'll sub you both. Us smaller creators, we have to support each other. Let's see if I can do it now. Let's see if I can do it now. Spirit in the sky blue. Ah, here we go. Okay. Are you the one with underwater camera with the turtles? Spirit, are you the one underwater? Oh, yes, Annie is great supporter. Okay. Okay. So that's the one with you with the turtles. Okay. I'm subbed. And now I hit the little bell thing so I'll get notified. So next, Angel Mary. Okay. What's your channel called, Angel Mary? Because I see Angel Mary Co., Angel Mary Cato, plain Angel Mary, like just Angel Mary, Mary Angel. Okay. I see you just PM me on Facebook. Okay. All right. Karma Cupcake. Okay, karma cupcake. All right. Okay, I just subbed to you too. So I'll look forward to your content whenever that may be, whenever you're ready. See, I like it when we all make friends on my live streams. I really like it when we all make friends on my live streams. It's a cool thing to do. So yeah, back to what I was saying. I do have every intention. I'm gonna try for this Thursday. It depends how I'm feeling. If I'm able to get out and shop, true crime involving addiction, mental illness, and domestic violence lives, other things involving addiction. I would look forward to all that because this is all stuff I can relate to. This is the type of content I can relate to. Yeah, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna try. See what happens, how I feel, if I'm able to be when I'm more mobile to go shopping for the stuff, and I will shoot to try to do the beauty parody, the DIY MacGyver beauty parody on Thursday night. I'm gonna try and do that. If not, I'll have to wait another night. I may decide to do a live on another night, on a different night other than Thursday or Sunday. That's possible too. I mean, it is my channel. You know, it is my channel. I know you've all come to expect lives on Thursdays and Sundays, but I can change it up too. Yeah. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Well, I look forward to seeing that. I look forward to seeing that. Yeah, you're right, Annie. I should do what makes me happy and what's so. Janis Joplin, thank you. A lot of people always say I look like Janis Joplin ever since I was young. Yeah, ever since I was young. It's funny, nobody ever associated me with pretty before at all, ever. Not straight men, not my parents. No one has ever associated me with pretty before. So I appreciate it, Angel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that immensely. Now, if only straight men can think I am pretty. Yeah. Another upload I am working on, and maybe I can use your input on this because there's an upload I'm working on. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. I try. My energy levels are a little low right now, but I'm trying to work through physical pain right now, especially in my tailbone. I'm sitting on a cushion and it still feels hard, you know, and my hips kind of still feel locked into place. But here's another thing I'm working on, and this is for an upload, a little more serious topic. I saw a meme on Facebook that I relate to, and I've been saying this a long time, and it's something an old friend that I'm no longer in contact with for over a decade, and I used to talk about all the time. A guy named Alan. Alan and I used to discuss this all the time. You know the old mantra now that pop psychology's been preaching for decades? You can't love anyone until you love yourself. Personally, I think that's a mantra that needs to die. And I'm going to tell you why briefly. I'm not going to give away the entire upload. I'm going to tell you why. It's because it implies that somebody who is broken or has gone through a hard time or who is rough is not worthy of any kind of relationship, of any kind of love. It implies that somebody is, it implies to me that, you know, somebody who is marginalized, like many of us here, you know, are not worthy of a decent relationship, are not worthy of a decent relationship with families or a decent life partner of our choosing, or having friends and having good friends, things like that. And that couldn't be further from the truth, you know. And the other thing is, in this day and age, it's a mixed message with pop psychology. They all give you got to love yourself, right? But by the same token, with those who might suffer from mental health issues, those who went through a tough past, they never got through it, scars that they wear on their sleeves or in their hearts or on their minds from past trauma or whatever, or somebody who might be born non-neurotypical, such as somebody born on the autism spectrum, the message to these people is don't be yourself, okay? When you first meet a date, you first go on a date or whatever, don't be yourself. That's the first message. Don't be yourself. So the message on the one hand, love yourself, but the other message is do not be yourself. Be not yourself. So there's a glaring contradiction in terms right there, right? I know that my vidIQ sent me a couple of trending videos from other creators, and they do that every week. Creators that are in my niche. And they send popular videos, a couple, like one or two popular videos every week. What are they doing? And both of them are discussing relationships and mental health. And it's something I've always wanted to do, but I think I want to touch on this topic more. I want to touch on this topic more. And it's not a popular one. And I did do a search on YouTube if anybody's done it. And of course, not surprisingly, people from all walks, YouTubers, creators from all walks of life, all did the video like, you can't love others until you love yourself ad nauseum. And there were only two videos I found. One from a so-called dating coach, and I'm not sure of her credentials, because there's something I got to tell you. The title of the profession of life coach, relationship coach, you don't have to be certified and you don't have to be licensed. Not in Canada, not in the United States. You can get certification. It is available if one wanted to have it, but you don't have to have it. You know what I mean? You don't have to have it. So in other words, after my 3 years of doing research on dating sites and all that and what motivates people on, I'm qualified. Yay, I'm qualified. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's the subject of my next upload. And the other one was from a girl, a creator like anybody else. So I'm going to talk about that. It's like the fallacy of loving yourself before you can love others. That's my working title of what I'm working on. That is my working title. Oh, shit. Hang on. Oh, boy. Oh, my poor tailbone. I am not a young woman. It shows. I am so not a young woman. Oh, I'm so not a young woman anymore. And that's another thing, I consulted a so-called relationship coach here in Montreal about 2 years ago. And, oh man, he turned into an ass. He wanted me to write on him for his blog, but not pay me. And I did submit one piece to him under a nom de plume. So I didn't anyone knowing that I was writing for him. And I only did one piece and that was it, the guy didn't pay me. And the other reason was he had let me know later, I forgot to charge you the goods and services taxes. Can you pay it? And it's like, no frickin' heck, dude. No way. No way. So I only wrote the one article. So anyways, he wrote this article about older single women and dating. And he basically put the onus on us. He said, we're competing with our daughters. And we've got to be high quality, the words they use, high quality women. And that implies that we older, not so fresh face looking, are not good looking. Yeah, but Angel, there's a lot of problems with that. I'm not gonna give it all away now because I am doing an upload on the subject. But I promise you it will come clear to you. You may not agree with me after the upload. I will ask you to keep an open mind, and I hope you do watch the upload when I upload it. I do, I'm going to ask you to keep an open mind and watch it to its entirety. I'm going to try and keep it short Because these days I'm trying to keep the uploads. I used to upload, the 25-minute, half hours, but I noticed that, and I think this is the case with most content creators, they're not getting viewed, like the videos are not getting viewed in entirety. So now I'm trying to work on keeping my uploads shorter. So I will have a shorter upload on it. And I ask that you keep an open mind and you understand where I'm coming from on this. So anyways, so that's in the works. And like I said, I will attempt the DIY beauty thing on Thursday. And has anybody ever noticed, regarding societal beauty standards, there's a double standard for women and men. Like the standards for women are more stringent. It's all part of that coming up on Thursday, and that's going to be it's going to be a MacGyver DIY that I was supposed to do tonight but didn't because, well, I had 2 accidents in one day. And the other thing I've got to learn not to do is read fortune cookies out of my purse. Yeah, it is, Annie. You're right. It is. Oh. You're right. It is, Annie. It is. The double standards are indeed ridicule. Yeah. So that's coming down the pipe as well. And assuming I do my beauty thing, my beauty parody on Thursday, that's what I'm shooting for. Anyway, I will push back my orange is the new black discussion to the live stream after that on next Sunday. I will push the orange is the new black discussion to that Sunday. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh my. So it's I did a video on the double standards, I did a video. Hang on, let me find it. I'm going to send you guys the link so you can watch it for yourselves. Did this months ago. Didn't get many views, which was disappointing. It did not get many views. Hang on. No, where is it? Okay. Here we go. I'll send you the link now. Okay. And I'll leave the link in a pinned comment below. There you go. No, exactly. I gave some good examples, and there were studies done on this, actually. There were studies done on this. So here you go. Okay. And yeah, for men, like a man can get away with being overweight more than a woman can, for instance. A woman has gray hair, okay? She's not dyeing it and she has gray hair. She's viewed upon as letting herself go, not caring about her appearance. Whereas a man has gray hair, it's distinguished. He is deemed a silver fox. Yeah, no problem. It's there for that. It's there for that, Angel. No problem. So, so yeah, after 2 accidents. So yeah, no problem. Yeah, it'd be great if you can watch it. Not just because I uploaded it, but also because I think it's important, and I think it's to get us to think. And it's not just men. According to the studies that I saw, that I read up on, it's not just men that put these higher standards on women. Women are doing it too. Women are equally guilty of it. You didn't? Yeah, hang on. Hang on, Annie. I'll tell you. It's called, yeah, the thumbnail will say gender divide on it. It's called double standards, societal beauty standards between the sexes. Here, I'll do it. I'll copy and paste the title. Hang on. I'll copy and paste the title. Here we go. That's the video in question. Okay. So yeah, I think you'll find it to be yeah, agreed. I would agree. I mean, men are pretty bad with it, straight men are pretty bad with it. You know what's interesting? I found gay men, okay? The gay men that I know are the ones that never criticize my appearance. They never, ever criticize my appearance, ever. And some of them will even compliment me, like they like the hat I'm wearing, they like my glasses, they like my t-shirt, they like what I'm wearing, and all that. They like my tattoos. Go figure, gay men are complimenting me on that, and it's the straight men that insult me, you know. Yeah, but more so for women, because men's clothes tend to be timeless. I mean, what do they wear? Button downs, golf shirts, t-shirts, pair of jeans, pair of khakis. It's pretty much timeless for men. And what do they wear to dress up? They wear a suit and tie, and a dress shirt, and it's pretty much the same. But with women, it's different. Like the cuts of jeans, skinny jeans, straight legs, bootleg, vintage. How does anyone keep up with that? Yeah, that's true, Angel. That is true, but for different reasons. For different reasons, a variety of different reasons. Yeah, for a variety of different reasons. Really? That would be interesting. That would be interesting, Angel. Because it is a topic that needs to be talked about, and it's not talked about enough. Yeah, it's not talked about enough, and it has to be. I mean, it fits right in with the cyberbullying, the bullying, all of that, all of that has a lot to do with it. Oh, God, this room is getting hot now. First, I was cold at the hospital. I was cold at the store, and I'm cold now. I'm cold now. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that. And oh, what else do I plan to do for this channel? I don't know yet. I'm still working on my Patreon account. Building up my Patreon account, setting it up, not building it yet. Setting up my Patreon account. I'm thinking it'll be longer videos. It'll be content the type of content I will be putting up on the Patreon will be stuff that YouTube frowns on, stuff that YouTube deems as not advertiser friendly. Yep, it's true. Yeah, I would agree with that. So anyways, yeah, my Patreon will have videos, content that usually YouTube frowns on, where I can speak more freely. And there will also be longer videos to my Patreon on topics that people might want to know more about. Like, let's say I'm doing my upcoming video about the fallacy of loving yourself before you can love others. I'm going to keep that under 15 minutes, but let's say there's a request from my patrons, my future patrons, that they want to hear me talk more about the topic more in depth in a longer video. Then it will be that type of content that will go on my Patreon. So yeah, that's what I've decided. I've decided to Patreon. Yay. I've decided to Patreon. So, Yeah, so this should be all this should be all interesting stuff. I'm trying to keep it, I'm trying to keep it I'm trying to keep it yeah. Yeah, oh god, I'm losing my train of thought. It's just that we're trying to work through the pain here. It is scary. It is scary. I'm glad I have a future patron, Annie. I'm really glad I have a future patron. Yeah, because it's going to take a while to get because I need 1,000 subs. I need 4,000 watch hours before this channel gets monetized. And even when or if that happens, check out YouTube, picking and choosing, cherry picking my videos, going through my content, cherry picking my videos, and odds are most of them will not be eligible for monetization for a variety of reasons. So that's another reason to do Patreon. And for right now, I have the PayPal link, which Annie put in earlier, and it's also in the description box of all my videos, and it's also in the about section on my channel page. Um, it feels kind of awkward just mentioning it, because I come off as an e-beggar. But yeah, that's what I do for the so that's what I do. If anybody wants to support the channel, I wish I could have Streamlabs, but it doesn't work on the Mac. Streamlabs doesn't work on the Mac. So for the time being, it's PayPal, and it's going to be PayPal. And the Patreon, I am working on that. I'm trying to work on realistic goals for myself so that I can commit to my patrons. And I also don't want to make it too expensive for my patrons, because I know a lot of my supporters are not rich. They're not rich. Some of them are as poor or even poorer than I am. So I want to keep that on the cheap. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you, Annie. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Annie. So, yep. Yeah, I hear you. I'm retired, not by choice. I was forced into early retirement due to medical reasons, which you'll see. And in some of my videos, you'll see some of my videos on my channel tell why. That's another thing I plan to do, is to discuss why and how I got into retirement. So that's going to be a future upload about how I ended up retired. I find a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions. They think I lead this glamorous life at such a young age, and it couldn't be further from the truth. It really could not be further from the truth. Oh, thank you, Angel. No, like I said, I'm only mentioning it out there. And like I said, I leave the streams. If anybody wants to, that would be great, and I would be appreciated. And I'll give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out. And all that. But I don't feel pressured by any means. Don't feel pressured. I mean, my content on my channel will always remain for free. I want to, because it's not just my stories I want to tell. It's just that there's a lot of stuff a lot of issues, social issues of the day that I want to talk about, that are on my first and foremost on my mind, that I discuss. And yes, sometimes I do react to other YouTubers, some more problematic than others. Yeah. Yeah. I like that mentality, Annie. I really like that mentality a lot. Yeah. I really do like that mentality. You know, and it's funny with YouTube, yeah, a while back they wanted to concentrate on celebrities. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, there's a lot of, they talk about celebrities. YouTube wanted to, promote celebrities. I mean, people like Will Smith have a channel. But you know what? It's not working out all that well. And I think because if people want to watch their favorite celebrities like Will Smith, they're going to watch a movie of his. They're going to go watch a movie of his. They'll find it online. They'll find it on Netflix, whatever. Or if they want to watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reruns, they'll find that too. Quite easily, you can watch it for free. You know, you want to watch Will Smith's music videos? That's out there too. You know, so Will Smith is a YouTuber. You know, and what's another subscriber? Mayim Bialik. For those who don't know, she played Amy Farrah Fowler, Sheldon's girlfriend on The Big Bang Theory. And when she was a kid, she was Blossom on the television show Blossom. Anyway, she has a vegan channel. She has a vegan channel on YouTube. But again, I mean, she has about 600,000 subscribers. But I have seen vegan YouTubers who are not celebrities, not part of the Tinseltown crowd at all. People like me whose channels made it much, much bigger than hers. There are some vegan YouTubers out there who have over 1 million subs who are not celebrities. Yeah, who are not celebrities. And who was the latest one? Laura Prepon. For those, as a reminder, she plays Alex Voss on Orange is the New Black. And before that, she was known playing a redhead wearing no glasses, girl next door, Donna, from that 70s show. She played Topher Grace's girlfriend on that 70s show. Yeah, she has a channel, but it's not that exciting. It's basically what I ate in a day videos. And I don't know why that would be so interesting. Yeah, it's basically day in the life. What I ate in a day. It's not that interesting. I checked it out briefly. But yeah, she does have a channel on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. It's vlog style. That's what she does. But I don't find it that interesting. I mean, I don't know. I'll take another look at her channel, you know. I mean, I always say keep an open mind, you know, and I always say keep an open mind. But I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it again. You know, a lot of the DIY stuff I do find interesting. What I find particularly interesting about the DIY community, if anybody watches the prison channels on YouTube, like After Prison Show, Life After the Penitentiary, Jessica Kent, although there are some in this community who don't like her, Christina Randall, Jim Can't Swim. Oh, really? Imagine that. Looking like Laura Prepon. Wow. Because Laura has a distinctive look and she has a very distinctive voice. Like she has a bit of a lower voice than most women would have. You know, she has a very distinctive voice. Yeah. So, oh wow, she gets asked for her autograph. Imagine I can look like a celeb, you know, and hey, yeah. Okay. I've heard of Joy to the World. I think I've seen her on Nicole's live streams. Real Talk Recovery. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, what I find fascinating about a lot of these prison channels is how they cook with so little. Like 5 different ways of making a spread with ramen noodles and potato chips, or how to do prison makeup, or how to do prison makeup, stuff like that. Or some of them, you know, like After Prison Show, how to make a tattoo gun, how to make a homemade tattoo gun. Yeah, charge for autographs. There are people who do, you know. There are people who do. Here in Montreal, there was this legend. The guy was pretty much on the streets for many, many, many years. He was simply known as the Great Antonio. And the Great Antonio was known to be able to pull buses. Ah, Angel, you sent me a picture. Yeah, he was known to pull buses. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, anyways, the great Antonio was known to pull buses. He would sell postcards of him pulling buses. This was one big ass dude. He was like 6'5" and weighed about 400 pounds. Okay, he was that big. And there are postcards. He would sell a postcard for $10, and they're all glossies of him pulling a bus. The guy had his own little office at what used to be a Dunkin' Donuts. There's no more Dunkin' Donuts in Montreal anymore. And he would have his own office at a Dunkin' Donuts in the northeast end of Montreal. And he would call it his office. And yeah, he would charge $10 for these postcards. Yeah. Sorry, I have a fly on my screen. Oh, hang on. Oh, she does look a lot like with the glasses. And did like Laura too, half red hair, half black hair. Because Laura, yeah, she was a redhead on that '70s show, and she had black hair as Alex Voss. Yeah, exactly. This is true. This is true. The best creators spread out to include other content too. Absolutely. I couldn't agree with that more. uh, in a lot of pain. Uh, 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 uh. Okay. The one who looks like Laura, your friend, the picture you just sent me, she's going to give you hair extensions. If I had money, I would go for hair extensions myself. I figure my hair, it's because my hair never grows past this length anymore, and it has not done so in years. And since I have hypothyroidism, that's part of the problem. Hair doesn't grow. In fact, we lose our hair. Yeah, Tylenol 3 and naproxen for the fall. And it's not really helping all that much. Like, especially my tailbone is killing me. My tailbone is super killing me. Oh, really, Angel? Oh, dear. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. No, I'm not at that point yet. Knock wood. Knock fake wood, because my desk is made from fake wood. Yay. Can't do that anymore with a denture, that clicking thing. Can't do it with the denture. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. So, anyways, that is that. I did not catch Nicole's stream with her sister. How was it? How was it? Her stream with her sister. Oh, that would be fabulous. A long-haired goddess. I want to be a long-haired goddess. Doctors found 2 nodules last year, did a yearly follow-up, and there's another one now. Got to go for the biopsy next week. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear. Oh, I'm going to wish you luck and give you all my best thoughts with you, Angel, on that. It's okay. And give you my best thoughts on that to make sure you're okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You know what was weird at the hospital? I forgot to mention. Before I had my second fall in the exam room, okay, before I had the second fall and before the doctor saw me even, I found a fortune cookie in my purse. It was all crumbled up and everything, but in the wrapper, in its wrapper, but I found the fortune cookie. And I read it out. And the patients that were sitting in the waiting room next to me were laughing. They were laughing hysterically because it said that my luck was going to change today. That's what the fortune cookie said. Ouch. Oh, that does sound painful. Okay, Annie. Okay. Yeah, I hope it works out for them too. I know Nicole was very excited about it. She had been building up to that moment. And it was largely why I did not want to compete with her. Like I did not want to put on my parody at the same time as hers. Yeah, it is true. Angel is a brave woman. You are a brave woman, Angel, to go through that. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-uh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. So, anyways, yeah. Oh God, I'm having a brain freeze right now. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sheldon is coming by tomorrow. He's going to come by tomorrow. He's going to go pick up another prescription for me. You know, I'm fortunate. My ex partner, Sheldon, and Annie, you've met him. Maybe Angel, you did too. You've met him. But I know Annie has because he's usually on my live streams. He's usually in the live chat. I'm fortunate that I have an ex like him who gives me a hand. Yeah. But yeah, back to Nicole. I hope it works out for her. I hope it works out for her too. Did she leave the stream up? Yeah, he is fantastic. He's awesome. He's awesome. Yeah, I'm very lucky that we had such an amicable split. Very lucky in that respect. Yeah. Of course, wasn't lucky when I read that silly fortune cookie today. That said my luck was going to change today, which was funny. The patients that were sitting near me were laughing. They were laughing. My luck would change today. It didn't say it would change for the better. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, it didn't change for the better. No. In fact, for that damn fortune cookie, that's when I was after that. I took that second fall in the hospital. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I can buy that. Yeah. So the dang fortune cookie, yeah, because it was not that long afterwards I would take a fall in the exam room from when I was getting from the exam table to the wheelchair. My luck would change today. Well, it didn't say it would change for the better. Didn't say it would change for the better. Yay. Okay. Okay. So yeah, all in all a fun day today. And like I said, I will keep you up to date about the DIY beauty show. We'll keep you up to date and how to MacGyver things. Yeah. So what's all on your minds? Or do you have a video topic request for an upload or a live? Yeah. Well, I'm going to push that discussion back to next Sunday because likely if I can get out here or Sheldon can bring me around to Walmart to get what I need for my DIY beauty show. Yeah. I will do that. I'm shooting to do that for this Thursday or this Thursday. So, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, take your time with that. But yeah, so like I said, I'm aiming for that discussion to be next Sunday. I think Muffin Jewel will join us. Muffin Jewel 77 will join us. She's a big fanatic of Orange is the New Black. She is a big fanatic. So I think she'll probably like to join us then too. Yeah. And another thing I plan to do eventually, hopefully in the near future, is I'd like to do a giveaway. But that I'm gonna wait till I have money for that, and then I gotta figure out what that giveaway would be. Probably, I was shooting. So yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Eventually, when my finances take over, I'm planning to do a giveaway. You would like to see a tarot reading stories info if you care to share? Yeah, I can do that. I mean, I'm not going to do that now in this stream. But yeah, I can do that in a future stream. Sure. Give out tarot readings. Basic three card readings. I can do that. That might be fun. Maybe I can drum up business and start doing that professionally, making a few extra bucks on the side. That might work. Damn, I'm out of cigarettes. Well, I'm not out of cigarettes. They're just at the other side of the room, which would require me to get out of this chair and go to the other side of the room and get them. Yeah, I will. Yeah, absolutely, Annie. I will do that. I can do that. Absolutely. I can do that. Yeah, but I'm not going to do it this stream right now because I can't focus. Like, I can't do a reading right now anyway because I can't focus right now because I'm in too much bloody pain. Yeah. But yeah, that would be a great idea to fun because I like to keep things fun on my lives, I like to keep things fun. If I got more tattoos, what would they be and where? On my arms. If I had the money, I would get sleeves. I would get sleeves of tattoos. If I had the money, I would get sleeves. I'm not going to do another tattoo on my foot ever again, though. That was painful. That really hurt. The tattoo on my foot. But yeah, I would like to do here too. I'd like to add more to the chest area. What would they be? I would like to do some Alice in Wonderland theme. Some Alice in Wonderland theme tattoos. Maybe a simple painting or drawing or self-portrait of Frida Kahlo. She is one of my favorite artists, Frida Kahlo. And a few quotes from Sylvia Plath. Excellent writer. My favorite novel is The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. Yeah, foot. Yeah, I have a tattoo that started on my leg. It was started on my leg. I went down and onto the beginning part of my foot. I was like, oh God. Oh, what did I sign up for? What the heck did I just sign up for? Oh, yeah, I like Alice in Wonderland theme. I really do like Alice in Wonderland theme. Yeah, Sylvia Plath is awesome. Awesome. I remember in university I did a term paper comparing Sylvia Plath's The Bell Jar to Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own. I got a B on the paper. Quite a feat for a dyslexic because Virginia Woolf is a tough read if you're dyslexic. Doesn't make sense. You got to read it over and over again to try to make some heads or tails of it. So it's very hard with my dyslexia. But I somehow managed. It turned out interesting. So yeah, I wrote a paper comparing the two novels, the Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf and The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And the latter being my favorite novel, definitely my favorite novel. Both of these women were ahead of their time, I found. Both of them. I mean, Virginia Woolf was way back at the turn of the century almost. And Sylvia Plath in the 50s and the early 60s, but mostly the 50s. And both of these women were ahead of their time. Both women suffered from mental health issues. Both of these writers, both were very complex women, very brilliant women, bright women. Goes to show, the old stereotype that people with mental health issues are not that bright, not true. People with mental health issues tend to be the brightest people in the world. They tend to be the brightest people in the world. Definitely. Huh. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. So that's doing that. Yeah. Oh, boy. So, anyways, I'm going to cut this live stream short because I'm in a lot of pain right now. Yeah, Annie, it is true. Think about it. And the same thing with people with learning disabilities like dyslexia. Albert Einstein, it was said he was dyslexic. Albert Einstein said he was dyslexic. Beethoven was mad. Beethoven said Beethoven had mental health issues. Yeah, Sylvia Plath, of course, Virginia Woolf. Ken Kesey, the author of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah, there are a lot of addicts who are above average intelligence too. I mean, my father was a lifelong alcoholic, okay? He was a high school teacher and he was a legend at his job. As a high school teacher, he was a legend. He was, he was a legend as a high school teacher. As a father, not so much. And he was a lifelong alcoholic. He was a lifelong alcoholic. And he had a Mensa level IQ. Yeah, he had a Mensa level IQ. So it goes to show, I mean, I'm sure alcohol fried a lot of his synapses, but yeah. Yeah. So that's what happened there. But yeah. And that would be another interesting video to do, actually. Intelligence and mental health, intelligence and addiction. No, and it doesn't. No, you're right, Annie. Intelligence does not make a great person. You know what else? A bachelor's degree from university doesn't make you brighter than somebody who does not have a bachelor's degree. It does not. No. Yeah, donut, but like a hemorrhoid, like one of those hemorrhoid donuts cushions, right? Like an invalid ring. Yeah, that might be something to consider purchasing. Might even need it later in old age. Yeah. It is a piece of paper. And I've noticed that a lot of people, like I have a friend, he works minimum wage jobs. He has a degree. He has an honors degree even. Minimum wage job. My brother has an joint honors in English and history. Again, he works as a handyman for the Toronto Housing, I don't have a university degree, and I had a much better paying job with better conditions than my brother did when I worked for the Department of Social Services. I had a much better salary than my brother ever did when I left there. And I had benefits that were pretty good. Like I said, because of my own mental health issues and my physical health issues, I was forced into retirement. And a lot of people in my situation might have been forced into going on welfare or on employment insurance, but because of my union, I had the benefits. We had a group insurance plan, a group disability insurance plan, and that's what I benefit. That's what I benefit from, you know. So This to say, I had a much better job than a lot of these people with the university degrees. I had a much better job. Make a pillow if it's not that bad. A degree used to guarantee a job. It's not so much anymore. No, agreed, Annie. It's true. It's true. And about the pillow, yeah, I'm gonna try that or look into an invalid ring. Although invalid ring, I think was more for something else. Oh, right now it's my freaking tailbone. Yeah. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna end this live stream now. I've been on for close to an hour and a half. Yeah, hemorrhoids. That's it. Hemorrhoids. You said it, not me. Yeah, hemorrhoids. That's not my issue right now. My issue is my freaking tailbone. Yeah, that's my tailbone. Yeah, but yeah. So I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna end this live because I'm in pain right now. And I'm due to take another anti-inflammatory, which make me really kind of loopy. And maybe one day I can do a live stream under the influence of my anti-inflammatory, my naproxen. The naproxen just makes me loopy, you know. The naproxen, it just makes me loopy. It's the same stuff that Aleve is made from, and that's what they gave me. But yeah. So I'm going to end this live for right now. Thank you so much, Angel, Spirit in the Sky Blue, and whoever else was watching. In the background, you all rock. Annie, you are great. Thank you, Annie. I'm going to need it. I'll keep you all apprised of what I'm doing, uploads and anything. Meanwhile, you all know how to get in touch with me if you have a video suggestion. I will keep you up to date on the Patreon situation. So I'm going to wish you all a good night. And sleep tight. Hey, I got a 4-leaf clover too, Annie. I got a 4-leaf clover too. Yep. So I'm gonna, So I'm gonna try and find a way to find a comfortable position, and try to eat something because I got to eat something with the naproxen or it burns my stomach. So I'm going to wish you all a good night. Remember, if you've got video suggestions or you want to get in touch with me, you all know how to do just that. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves and each other. And yep, sleep tight, everybody. And Straight Talk and Fedora Chick over and out. Good night, everybody.